Hi, welcome. This is our senior aerobic class. You go at your pace. Remember, you don't have to go crazy with it. Just do what you can. And remember, my left is your right. So when I say go right, I'm going to be going left. Same with your left, my right. So with my step touches or using one of my hands or legs, it's going to be my right, my left, your right. There we go. Okay, we're going to start out with just a little march and a warm-up. And again, you go at your pace. Anything hurts, you need to stop, okay? Don't just stop your body here, because we're going to start getting fluids flowing in our body, which we want to keep flowing. So just give yourself a little march around, or sit down and do some little leg lifts. So anytime, make sure you have room. Anytime, if you need to sit down, just do, but move something in your body. All right, so we're going to start with our march. Grab a drink anytime you need to. Don't wait for me to tell you. If you need a drink, go ahead, get your drink, preferably water, I suggest. All right, so we're going to start with our march. And again, right and left, and pump those arms. And I'm going to start with my warm-up. So I'm going to start rolling my shoulders. I'm going to step touch right and left, left, and I'm going to roll my shoulders. So I'm going to pick those shoulders right up and around my ears, starting to get fluids flowing in my arms, which we do use all day. All right. And my elbow, if you can. And your elbow. And again, if this bothers you, bring it down. Always modify yourself, because we're all different. Every day is different. The weather's different. It makes your body a little different. So if you can, pick it all the way up, like you're sweating, or just all the way around. And I'm going to keep going here. And again, if that bothers you, lower it down. That's all you need to do. Just smile, have fun, and breathe. Breathing is very, very important here. Muscles will not Muscles will not work without oxygen. So please, whatever you do, make sure you're breathing. I'm going to take them both, front and front. I'm opening up the back of my lungs right now, really. And I'm opening my chest and my lungs. My chest and my lungs. Lungs here, lungs there. Lungs are right here in the center of you. Open up. Get rid of that stale used oxygen that's been sitting there with an exhale. And exhale. And exhale. 2. And march it out. Right. Now I'm just pumping those arms right out, lifting those knees right up. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5. So you can count it or not. I'm going to step touch right and left. And I'm going to lead with my rib cage, follow with my hips, working into my waistline, starting to warm that up. Right, left. So just give it a little dance. But notice, I see a lot of people doing this. Try not to do that. Relax. You're going to have a lot more energy. You're going to be able to go a little longer. So right, left. And I'm just moving my hip. So I'm bringing my hip up, following, leading with my rib cage, following with my hip here. 4, 3. I'm going to make this a double touch, so 2 touches. So you can use the floor, or you can stay right in place, depending on what you have. Look around, make sure there's nothing you're going to trip over. All right. So I'm just going to bring it a little bigger, right and left. See my shoulders not moving again. Bring. Do it again, right and left and right. And now I'm just going to go to a march. So now I'm going to bring my knees right up. So up to as high as you can. Anything hurts, remember to stop, slow down, do what you can do. So if you need to, right here is fine. Okay, so this is going to work into my abdominal muscle as I lift those knees. What I'm going to do, a little balance, raise the opposite hand like you're climbing, rock climbing this is called, and this is what we're going to be doing in our routine. Climbing rocks, keep climbing up. You're starting to get tired, lower those hands. Bringing the hands under your heart are going to help you not use so much energy, so you won't be breathing as hard. Bring the arms down if you start to get tired. I'm going to hold them up here. I'm going to start leg lift. So knees and toes forward, right there. So I don't want to bring my toe out here. It's going to want to, because this is not easy, but I am working my outer hip, my outer thigh, right there. And I'm going to hold my hands up if you can. Remember, option. I'm going to take my hands to my leg. Hands, hands. So I just climb those rocks, remember? Now I'm on top of that rock. How do I get down? Now I'm in trouble. So I'm not doing this and this. My shoulders are even. My hips are even. My leg is coming up just a little bit. And I'm going to bend here at the waist, bringing my hands toward that leg that's coming up. You're going to start feeling that outer thigh. And I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to go into some soccer kicks. So what I'm doing now is giving a nice stretch in that low back, feeling that with that kick, bringing that foot right across my body, leading with my heel, feeling the inner thigh, again, that adductor muscle. Of course, your hip is working, cooling down. So this is after I was just yelling for help. Now I'm looking, how am I going to get down this rock? I got it. I'm going to do some squats. Right here, I'm coming down. Down, so look at the knees, over the ankles. And I've got my ski poles right here. I'm going to ski. I'm going to ski. I'm going to ski. So get this right first. So remember, top of the head to the ceiling, shoulders even, hips even, knees and nose never pass your toes. So make sure those knees are not coming forward and back. You're not doing this, or I'm not doing this. Look at that nose. I'm sitting down, standing up. And if you're more advanced, you know you can go a little faster. Okay, so you're going at your pace. Slow it down if you need to. Okay, so again, I'm skiing right down that rock, getting off that rock. I'm down off the rock. I'm going to go cross-country ski. So I'm digging my ski pole into the snow, bringing my foot back, pushing myself. So I'm going forward and really squeeze into that glute as that leg comes back. Shoulders, hips are even still. Pushing that weight, that ski pole into the snow. And where am I going? Now I think I want to go skating. Yeah, wintertime, here we come. Let's go skating. So I'm going to take my foot in together. So it's basically a step tap. Now this is going to work into the hip. So I'm going to take my toe in back of that hip. Remember, this is our warm-up. This is everything that's going to come back, so try to remember. Okay, so we did our rock climbing. We did our help up on top of that rock with our leg lift. We did our soccer kick to release tension out of those hips. We skied down that rock. We cross-country skied to the skating rink. And this is working my hip. So the more you can get that toe in back of that, up that supporting foot, the more that hip is going to work. I'm going to give myself a little twist. Twist, see how I'm nice and relaxed? Just relax and breathe. Twist, twist, twist. 4, 3, and I'm going to hold it right here. Now I'm just going to core rotate. See, I'm looking over here, but I can't move my feet. They're stuck to that floor. They're stuck inside that skate, and those skates on the ice. I'm just turning, saying, where did everybody go? Where'd everybody go? Where'd everybody go? And give me 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to go into some back lunges like I just dropped something and I need to pick it up. Right down. Or say you're home and you're vacuuming. You're going to get under that couch. So instead of doing this to get under the couch because you might get stuck, you don't want to get stuck there, I'm going to come down. Or I'm going to pick something up that I just dropped using all lower body muscles. Hamstring and glute, hamstring and glute. Down, down. So if you can't go down that far, right here is fine. Push through that heel though, that supporting heel, right there. I'm gonna stand it up. Now I'm gonna do some deadlifts. So my whole upper body basically is dead. That means it's really not working for me. All from here, folding forward, squeezing into the glutes, push the heels, feel the hamstring, the glutes. And again, every time you bend and straighten at the hip, your kidneys are stimulating. Okay, so we're stimulating those kidneys, making them work a little harder for you. And lift. So fold, it's called a deadlift. If you were at a gym and you had a kettlebell, you would be feet wide and you'd bring it back and lift up, squeezing into the glutes. So whatever you can do, make sure nothing hurts. Feet are a little wider if you have balance problems or if it hurts your knees or anything. Modify yourself. I've got one more of these. I'm gonna take it up, now I'm gonna tap my toes. And now I'm really gonna bring my feet out wide because I'm gonna need my balance. And I'm gonna go with some stretches, right and left, lift, 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 right and left. Try to bend a little bit more. All right, right now I'm gonna stretch into my waist, right down to my hip, right arm over. Feel that stretch. Knees and toes forward, knees out. Always soft as well as the elbows. You're breathing. And now I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna push my heel into the floor and lift up, warming up that calf muscle right there. Knees are soft. You can follow with the hands. If you need to hold on to something, chair, wall, counter, whatever's around you, grab on. But if you can, hold it here, shoulder blades back, chest forward. Most of the weight right there on my heels, but I still have weight under my big toe and my baby toe. I'm pushing that heel into the floor, feeling this calf muscle. And I'm dropping my chest forward, shoulder blades out, opening up that upper back. Breathe. Now I'm gonna bring my shoulders right up over. I'm gonna come on my toe and my heel. So right here, I'm gonna roll my tailbone right under and feel that hip flexor muscle right there. I got 4 of these. 3, pull that belly button right in, pull it in, release, hold it, drop it down and up like you're kneeling. You're gonna kneel down to pick something up, or you're at your church and you're kneeling down, wherever, feeling that quadricep, nice and warm. And I'm gonna hold it. If you can, hold it here, hold on to a chair if you need. Take the same arm of the leg that's bent down. I'm gonna bring that right across my body and look over that shoulder. Lift that rib cage right up. Weight right there on that heel. Feeling that hip flexor quad. Back foot, toes up, chest down. See how I'm getting the glutes way out in back of me so I'm not here. Nice and straight, down. Feeling this hamstring right here. Glutes way back. Roll it up. Again, nice and wide. And bring it over. Because it's harder to do here because that's taking me right off balance. I want to keep it a nice wide stance to hold my balance. And then I'm going to turn, and again, heel down and up just like we did the opposite side. Whatever you want with your hands, hold on to something if you need. Some kind of a chair, a wall, a counter, warming up the calf. And I'm going to hold it down. And again, I'm going to drop my chest forward because I'm coming away from this muscle. It's going to allow that muscle to lengthen. And I'm going to bring my hands to the back if you can. If you need to hold on, please do this one later. But breathe, breathe. Feeling that calf. I'm going to bring my shoulders over my hip, knee in. So roll the tailbone right under if you can. Feeling that hip flexor. Pull the belly button in. 4 more. 3, 2, and I'm going to hold it right here. I'm going to drop it down and up. Nice and easy. Nice and slow. Low as you can go. Don't worry if you can't go as low as me. That's fine. This is fine. Just until you feel it. You're going to feel that muscle right there. Hold it. Feeling this muscle stretch. Now I'm feeling them both stretch. And again, it's like you're kneeling. And then I'm going to come up on the back foot, toes up in the front. for my hamstring. Just like I did the last, watching this knee, doesn't pass my toe. Feeling this from here up, toe up. It doesn't matter if you can't touch that toe, that's absolutely fine. But breathe, and let's roll it up. And that was your warm up, okay. So again, do what you can do. Don't hurt yourself, that's the most important thing. If something bothers you, even if you think you can't do it, then don't. Just give yourself time. Make sure the muscles are nice and warm before we start. Lots of water. I'm gonna grab a water right now. I suggest you do the same, because now we're gonna move ourselves doing the same thing, but adding on. Okay, let's all drink. Cheers. All right. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna go right to the top. When you're ready, you can stand and watch me. Just stand and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. You can just do your arms or just do your legs, whatever. But try to move just a little bit. So I'm moving a little fast here. If you can't do that, this is fine. So again, the beats of this music is a little lower than we've been used to if you've been with me for a while. But you can go faster, all right? At your pace. I'm gonna hold it here. Remember side, I'm on top of my rocks. I'm yelling for help. Really working into the hip, right here, the outer hip. It's not gonna be a big move. Otherwise, I'll probably be working that quad. If that can go way up here, that means my toe is not straight, it's not facing forward. I wanna feel it here. Big muscle, but not a big range of motion. I'm taking my hands down, 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 down. Nobody can hear me on top of this rock, so I'm gonna do some soccer kicks. Right here. So now I'm just walking around, I'm looking. Remember, we skied down the rock. We're gonna find a nice place to go skiing while I'm stretching. Right here, let's squat. Down, up, down, up. So I've got my poles, I'm digging them into that snow as I come down that rock. Coming down the rock. Remember, if you can, little faster. If you're really good, if you've really been doing this for a while, gotta be really careful. I'm gonna do what's called a mogul. So I'm either coming on my toes, turning, or on your heels, whatever's comfortable for you. Or you can just hold it here, going slow. Lift, down. Quadriceps and glutes are the only thing. If that bothers you, feet are wide. I'm gonna take it up and I'm gonna cross country ski. So now I have to go from one point to another on a nice even turf here. I'm going over to my pond because I feel like going skating. 3, grab those skates. On. See shoulders over the ears, under the ears. And I'm gonna rotate. A little harder now. Do what you can do. You need to keep it in, that's fine. Just have fun. Just dance around your living room. Do what you want. You can walk with this, you can move it around, place to place. What's the dog doing? Where's the cat? Make sure you're not gonna trip over anything. Right here, this is my skate. This is a great exercise if you can get that core rotation for your core. Great exercise for your hip. It's bringing the heart rate up because I have these muscles all working right here. Do it again. 7, 6, 5, 4. And then I'm just gonna stand in place, rotate my core. Front, side, front. Rotate, core rotation. So you're grabbing something from here, you're gonna put it over here. So instead of just using my shoulders, doing this, I've got that core following me. Or my hands following my core following my hands. I've got 4 more of these. 3, 2, and then I'm gonna go into some back lunges because I just dropped something. Pick it up. See the top of the head and shoulders. Most of the weight on my heel. Or you're vacuuming under that couch, under that chair. Make sure there's no money under there first. Whoo! Or if you drop something, you want to pick it up right there. And these muscles right here, this hamstring and glute muscle, very important. If you happen to fall down on the floor, on the ground, wherever, if you fall down, you really need these muscles to help you stand up. So I fall, now I get up. I fall, I can get up. Push through that heel, relax your body, pick yourself right up. And let's come up and do some deadlifts. Down, down, up, squeeze, down, down, squeeze those glutes. All the work is right here and here. Of course, the hips are bending, working those kidneys. Up, down, down, up. I'm going to do 2 more of these, and then we're going to go to some ab work. If you need a drink, good time to get it. Right here, I'm just going to lift my knees. So again, if you need a drink, you need anything, grab it now. We're going to really think about our core. Core consists of muscles from here all the way around. This is part of your core. Comes around all the way here. Again, this is part of your core. All the way up. So here's your core. So this is what we're thinking about. Hands overhead for heart rate. It's going to bring that heart rate up. Bring those knees right up. Pull down. Pull. Pull. I'm going to challenge myself with a balance. Double. 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 You might need to hold on to something or keep that foot really low. Think about it and do it. Relax your body. Makes it easier. Shoulders and hips even. Up. Give me 4, 3. Go to singles. If you can't do the doubles, absolutely fine. I'm going to do 2 more. I'm going to do what's called a pike. So I'm going to take that a long lever. So instead of my knee coming up, I've got a kick. So it's called a long lever. Most important part of this pike, hands up, down, up, up. Even if you can't kick that far, or if you need to bring the knees, whatever you need, just do, down. See how my shoulders are right in place, they're not going anywhere. My hips are not going anywhere. Just breathe, exhale. Huh, huh. Do it again, exhale. And this is a long lever. Let's go 2 more. And let's go opposite shoulder to the knee. 2 more or 4 more. And again, shoulders coming across. So notice I'm not moving my hips. Right here, I see a lot of that. Keep your hips still. Bring that knee up and across. And I'm dropping my shoulder. So I'm going to feel that here. Right here, that oblique. Stabilize the muscles. Right there. Breathe, exhale, exhale. Do it again. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. And again, think about that core. Holding it here, I'm going to push it out. Push. So again, I'm not doing this and this. Rotating. My hand is just going out and in. So again, I'm not using my shoulders because we are going to be using our shoulders, working our muscles later. So let's just try to really work into that core. Push it down if you can. Keep pushing it out if you want, or keep pushing it down all the time. Okay, just pushing it down are going to help me to work muscles up in here. So if you're doing it correctly, while I'm pushing here, I'm feeling that. Pushing here, I'm feeling that. I'm going to push it up. And now, different, because when I push up, I'm feeling more down in here. When I push up, I'm feeling here, here, up. Now I'm going to sweep it across. Sweep. See how my core is rotating? My hands are just turning. All right, we're going to do all that again. So hopefully if you need a drink, you're going to grab it right here. Catch your breath. Let's go rock climbing. Rock, rock, rock. So I told you we're going to keep it moving as long as we can. Again, if you need a break, you know your body. You need to take one, please do. If you want to pick it up, pick it up. All right, so whatever you can do, climbing the rock, up, up. Give me 4 more, 4, 3, 2. I'm holding up here, I'm on top, yelling for help. All right, outer thigh, right there, down. If you can, bring those arms down. If you can't use the hands, this is fine. So whatever you can do, we're all different. Lift. Do it again, 4, 3. Now I'm going into soccer kicks. Woo! And again, it's just like we're dancing, but now I'm looking for a place to come down that rock. Gonna grab my ski poles. I'm gonna go into my squats. Give me 4, 4, say it. And ski it, down, down, down. Remember, slow is fine. Not as low as fine as 2, as long as you're feeling here and here. Feet wide is fine. Mogul is fine. Working into those hips right there or on the heels. Whatever you can do. Down, down. Digging those poles right into the snow. Let's cross country. Yeah. Going to the river. Going skating. So take that pole right into that snow and push yourself forward. We're at the river, skates on, let's go. Give it a little rotation if you can. Remember, if you have hip problems or if this hurts, feet are together. Take yourself down, take it low, whatever you can do. And again, this is my skate. So if you can, a little bigger, whatever you can do. Don't hurt yourself. Give me 4 more. Now I'm staying in place. Core rotation. Forward, side, forward, side. So it's like I'm just got myself skating forward, but I'm turning around to make sure everybody's looking at me. Hi there. Hi there. Now I'm going into back lunges. Okay, because I just dropped whatever was in my hand. Maybe I had a flashlight looking around. I dropped it, I'm going to pick it up without straining my spine. I'm working into big, big muscles down here. Heart rate's coming up, getting warmer. You really want that heart rate up. Hands are up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Do it again. Down. Down. Give me just 2 more, 1 each side. I'm doing my deadlifts right here. Down, down. Squeeze those glutes right there. You can bring your hands up. You know what to do, but my upper body is basically dead. Shoulders are underneath my ears all the time. Working into the hamstring, the glutes. Belly button pulls in. Do it again. Down, down, lift. Ready for our ab work. Let's bring those knees up. If you need a break, take one. Now, down, down. So now we're really gonna work on our balance. We did doubles of these last time. Remember, if you need a wall, a chair to hold on to, this is the time. Let's do doubles. 2. And again, if you need to put it down to the floor, or if you need to hold on to something, fine. Okay, it takes time, it takes practice. Get that balance back. I've got 8 more of these, 8. Belly button pulls in, right there, up, lift. I got 4 more doubles, 4, 3, and 2. And I'm going into a standing pike. Remember, it's a long lever knee lift, basically. Okay, important part here. As I bring my arms up and down, I can feel this muscle contract. So even if you need to just do here, try to get those arms going. I'm gonna try doubles of these, so again, might need to hold on. So just do one arm at a time, or the other arm. Okay, so let's go on 4, 3, 2, let's double. Not easy. Up, balance, shoulders even, hips even, top of the head to the ceiling. Makes it a little bit easier. All right. So again, right here is fine. Get those arms. 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to cross over. So my shoulder to my knee, my shoulder, shoulder. Let's go. So again, I'm not moving my hips. I'm bringing that knee up and across, and I'm moving my core again, bringing my shoulder toward that knee. Let's do 8 more of these. 8, 7, 6, because we got to get into our doubles. Are you ready? Hold on if you need. Double this. 2 and 2. 2. Working into that oblique, remember, so feeling it. Right here is where you feel it. Should feel nothing in your hips. They're not moving. That knee is coming up. Again, and again, and again. Last time. Now I'm going to push it out with a core rotation. And do it again. Do it again. And again. Out. Out. 4, 3. I'm going to push it down. Remember, your choice. One arm. Both if you can. Keep pushing it out if you want. Your class, do what you want to do. But mainly, do what you can do. 3. I'm going to reach it up. This time I'm coming on my toes. Again, lots of balance. Lots of ankle work. Balance. Lift. Not locking any joints. Knees and elbows are soft. 3. I'm going to sweep it across. All right, catch that breath. We're going to get ready. Warming up the arms for some arm work. Okay, are you ready? If you have weights, water bottles, soup cans, we're going to have them by your side for a little later. I'm going to start warming up these arms. I'm going to take them wide. I'm going to step touch. So again, I'm not locking, not hyperextending anything, any joints. And I'm going to just bring them up, forward, back, and forward. Lift. So my palms are up, my palms are up. Whatever you can do. If this is fine, just try to move those shoulders. Remember, we work our shoulders all day, whether we want to or not. As soon as we get up, we get our coffee or water or tea. We grab our paper, turn the TV on, constantly working. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to hold it here so my palms are backwards. I'm going to do what's called a windshield wiper. So in the trucks, in the buses, school buses, you see their wipers go like this. If you don't like this, if you want your wipers to go like this, work in the same muscle, this muscle right here, flabby part of the arm. Everybody wants to know how to do that. Right now, that's what we're doing. So again, you can go here, you can go here. You can do whatever you want. Try to keep it going. Make it a little different, maybe mix it up. 3, and I'm gonna march it out. Arms are tired, but they're ready. I'm gonna grab some weights. I have 5-pound weights for myself. I suggest a little lighter if you're a beginner because we do a lot of reps. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a drink and my weights. All right. Whew. So while I'm holding my weights or soup can, water bottle, whatever you have, anything, shoulders are under my ears. My wrists are neutral. So they're not here, they're not here. When I lift my weights, I'm not doing this. Okay, when I lift my weight, my bicep curls, my elbow stuck to my waist, right there. I'm gonna lift up and down. So you can do this with weights or without. But try not to do this and this. And definitely don't pick it up slow and drop it down. Half the work's on the way up, the other half is on the way down. So you want to work that muscle double time. Concentric and eccentric contractions. Right there is going to make that muscle work for you. Not that we want great big arms, because we don't, because our shirts won't fit. But we want the strength. We want to keep that strength right there. So we don't want to just have them for show, but we want to keep our body nice and strong for as long as we can. lift. I'm gonna do 4, down, 3, do as many as you can. I'm gonna change it up doing a hammer curl right here. And this is just gonna work the top head of the same muscle. Keeping those elbows stuck to the waist, right there. Wrists neutral, hands light, not grasping onto that weight too tight. I'm gonna go 4, so do as many as you can. Put the weights down if you need to. I'm gonna hold it here. Now I'm gonna fold, and remember when we fold, we're working those kidneys. I'm gonna hold it here if you want to keep moving. Step touch, I'm gonna tricep extension. Now I see a lot of people doing this tricep extension like this. That's wrong. If you really want to work that muscle to firm it up, maybe you have a broomstick and you want to put it back there. Hold those hands back. So back in, half the work on the way up, other half on the way down. Really contracting that tricep muscle. 8, 7, if you need to put the weights down, fine. Can you zip up that belly? Zip it up right there. 2 more. Now I'm going into elbows into my waist, and I'm gonna pick it up and down. See my hands, neutral and light. Now I'm working the medial deltoid, middle part of my shoulder, strongest part, so it might be a little easier. So if it's too easy, widen out those arms. Long lever, make it a lot harder. If it gets too hard, bend the elbows. Way too hard, put the weights down, but try to keep them moving. Do what you can do. Keep it going. Give me 8 more. 8, 7. Helps you to breathe if you're counting. Try to count. Up and up. Medial deltoid. Now I'm going into the front deltoid. I'm going to start with heel digs, right, left. So whatever you can do, find your balance. Try not to do this and this. Nice and tall. I'm going to lift, and this one's harder. Okay, this is working into your frontal deltoid right here, which we don't do this a lot unless we're shoppers. And we got to pick that dress up and look at it, say, do I want this? No, put it down, pick up something else. Mainly that's why when we work this muscle, or if you have bad eyesight and you got to hold the newspaper out here. So whatever you need to do, this is how we're going to strengthen those muscles, keeping them strong. And I'm going to try to round out the shoulder. So I work the medial and the front. I've got 2 more of these. And I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to fold forward again. And again, if you want to keep moving, your body will tell you, don't stay still. I'm going to pull those shoulder blades together. Back, back, back. So my palms are back. My palms are facing together. Getting my shoulder blades together. So posterior deltoid is right here. Connected to your pec, of course. It's the back of your pecs. So to keep these all nice and firm, easier to pick something up. Right there. Keep them nice and strong and round out your shoulders. Up. 2 more of these. These are tough. These are tough. Now I'm going to row my boat. So this right here is going to work into my lats. Lats run right down the side of my back. And that's what I'm working when I row. And row. And row. And we're going to work our lats again. So I'm going to take them nice and wide. Knees and toes facing same direction wherever you're comfortable. I'm going to start my lawnmower. So I'm bringing the weight to my knee, under my arm. To my knee, under my arm. So notice I'm not doing this. Okay, so I'm just working again. Lots of symastorsi right down the side of your back. I'm feeling that. If you can see my hand, feeling it here, 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 here. Give me just 4 more of these. This muscle works a lot for you all day. 2. And then I'm going to take it over to the other side. Down to your knee, under your arm. So this muscle right here is what grabs things out of your cabinets, off the counter. You're shopping, you turn it around, you're putting it back, you're looking at the label. Do I want this? No, put it back. Whatever. All the grabbing that you do, this is the muscle that does it for you. Just give me 4 more. Down, 3, down, 2, down. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to pick up my other weight. You can put a weight down. I'm going to work into the anterior, so the front top of my shoulder right there. I'm going to zip it up. So notice, hands are down here, elbow is up there. Doesn't work like this. So lead with that elbow, and you're going to see this muscle work. And I'm going to go into some pliés to work into the inner thigh with this. It doesn't have to go up that high. This is fine. As long as you're feeling the shoulder, top of the shoulder. See where it's a little bit rounded there. Lift. Head, neck, in line with the spine. Chin off your chest. Inner thigh is working with my plié, they call it. Down. Down. Almost done with weights. Do what you can do. Put them down if you need to. Down. Lift. Give me 4 more of these. Just 4. Just 3. Just 2. Bring it up, bring it down. I'm going to put them away, down. Don't put them on your phone. Done that. Doesn't work because you're at the phone store buying a new phone. All right, shake it out. Grab your drinks, whatever you need. Go to your kitchen and get yourself another drink if you need. Take yourself a little break, but just don't stop. If you need to sit down and march. Okay, so in this class, this senior aerobic class, I do not sit. All right, you can if you want. We're all different, remember. Okay, we all have different fitness levels. That's where people get confused. It's not your age, it's your fitness level. Okay, you can be 75 years old and keep up with me. Or you can be 40 years old and not be able to keep up with me. Say, what are you doing? Because this person has been working at a desk, has been sitting around and not done any physical activities for a while. But this person gets up every morning, gets their stuff done around the house, does this, does that, goes shopping, goes in, does a class on YouTube or on cable TV, does something, keeps moving, doesn't just sit down. All right, so that's what we need to do. We need to keep moving. All right, it's going to keep us young at heart. Okay, it's not going to keep us young because every year we have a birthday, whether we like it or not. So just do what you can do. All right, and I'm going to start with my rock climbing. So up, up. So your choice, slow, fast, medium, whatever. Form is important. So I'm not doing this and this because it's going to take me off balance. I'm going to go a little faster, again, because I do this every day, all right? It's not just because everybody says I'm young, it's because I do it every day, whether it's this exercise or an exercise on some program or a DVD, computer, whatever. Got to keep moving every day. All right, I'm on top of this rock. That was a long rock. Yelling for help, 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 help. So just make it what you want, you know? You can dance with it. You can think you're discoing, bob that head back and forth. Yeah, this is funky. 8, 7, 6, 5. See, the top of my head, though, is still to the ceiling. Soccer kicks. Boom, 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 boom. Like you're skipping back on the playground. Hit that soccer ball. Feel that inner thigh. Nice stretch in that low back. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's grab our skis. Oh yeah, we're skiing down the hill, sorry. We're skiing down the hill. Down, 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 down. Dig, dig. Remember, you can go slow. As long as you're really getting into these muscles. Do not, again, try not to do this. This was back in the day. Okay, some of us remember that. When we had to wear those dresses, you had to close your legs and sit down. Your knees were constantly over those toes, and that's why there's so many knee replacements. Stick that butt out, it's illegal now. Down. So again, I'm skiing down. Mogul if you like. Just moving, 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 4, 3. Let's go cross country. Now we're down the bottom of that rock. So I'm pushing off like you're really cross country skiing. You push off with one ski, it's gonna push your other ski. So again, you can walk around your house, check things out while you're doing this. Dig that pole right into that snow and push. And 4, 3. I see the water, I'm going skating. Down. And again, give it your style. Dance, whatever. See, I can move my shoulders up and down, but I'm just not moving them here and here right now. They're just up and down, getting a little funky. Whatever you want, or just be serious about it. Absolutely fine. Just a little core rotation. 2, 3. Now rotate. Turn, forward, turn, forward, turn. See, my hips are here, right here, but my core is rotating. Hip is here, hip is there, and there. Do it again. 4, forward, 3, forward, 2, forward. I'm going into back lunges because I just dropped something. Down, lift, down. And again, if you can't go down that low, don't worry about it. Low as you can, and it takes time, it takes practice. Eventually that muscle will get stronger. You'll be able to come lower and lower. And again, push through that heel, push through this heel, push. This is gonna help you get up if you fall down, I promise you. All right, give me 4 more. 4, 3, and 2. And your deadlifts, down, fold, squeeze those glutes. You can bring your hands up, down, you can give yourself a back bend if you like. I see all kinds of different exercises going on added on to this. Whatever you want, most important thing is folding, bringing yourself up. There's the important part. Hamstring, glute, strengthen them, keep them strong. It's gonna help you stand up, sit down. Get yourself up off the floor, down, down. Squeeze those glutes. 2. Are you ready? Ab work last time. Lift, 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 lift. Pull, pull. Again, if you can't use the arms, keep them down. Lift. And 4, 3. Can you do doubles? If you can't, stay with your singles. Double, double. Lost it there. 2. And double, top of the head to the ceiling. Shoulders, hips are even. 2. Going right into standing pike. Long lever knee lift, basically. So if you can't get that foot out there for balance reasons, or if you're feeling any pain in your back, just go with the knee. That's all. Try to get those arms down. I'm trying to work it into here. This muscle right here is actually moving this arm down. Let's try our doubles. This is tough. 2. Long lever double. Hard, hard, double. 2, and 2, and 2. Can we do 2 more of these? Last time, opposite shoulder to the knee, or knee to the shoulder. Again, not moving your hips, rotating that core. Lots of core rotation today. Okay, so we are going to be playing this class for the month of November. So take your time, try to get your form, and just do what you can do without hurting yourself. I'm going to push, and I'm going to start slowing myself down. Left, right, right, left, and I'm going to push down. So see what I mean by slowing myself down? I've still got that tap going, but I've just slowed my body down, trying to slow down my breathing. And again, overhead if you can. See, not a lot of work going on with the shoulders. It's all rotation, lifting up, sweeping it across. I'm gonna hold my legs right here. Turn, Again, co-rotation, so this is all that's happening. My hands are out, they're turning, turning. Give me 4, 3, 2. Last time, bring it down, march it out. Getting ready for our cool down. I'm gonna slow down the music a little bit. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, so we've got the music slowing down a little, so we're gonna go right into, right now it's called a washing machine. And again, this is a Tai Chi move, which is another core rotation. So we've done this core rotation through the whole program today, doing a lot of that. We did our stretches, so we stretched up, we went sideways, we moved our legs in different directions, going back with our rotation, and then just a rotation, and our folding. So we did a lot of work into these hips, into this core today. Take care of it. So notice knees and toes facing forward, hips are not moving. Body is here, so my shoulders are here, but my hips are there. My shoulders are here, but my hips are still here. And my hands are hitting me wherever, giving me a little massage in the back. And boy, that hurts. Whew. And breathe. And then I'm just gonna relax nice and low. And again, I wanna take my feet out a little wider because I'm gonna be doing some side stretches just like we did at the beginning. So right now, I'm taking that right arm right over. I'm feeling this stretch all the way down the right side of my body. I'm breathing. If you feel dizzy at all, right here is fine. Now I'm gonna turn, and again, if you need something to hold on to, a wall, cabinet, chair, I am just stretching this calf muscle, so that's all we're thinking about. See how the knees are staying soft, elbows are soft. If you can, bring your hands front and drop your chest. Lengthening this muscle right here. So the further I come away from that muscle, the more it's gonna lengthen. Breathe, don't let it hurt. On the toe, tucking the tailbone, feeling that hip. Taking it down to feel the quad. Again, just like we did at the beginning. If you need to hold on, hold on. That same arm, elbow facing the floor, across my body, holding on and looking over. And smile. Breathe. On the back foot, toes up, hamstring. Very important to stretch after your workout, especially. Any workout, working out in your yard, working in your house, going for a walk. Get some stretches in. It's called lactic acid, builds up in your muscles. And that's what hurts. That's what gives you the aches after your workout. So give it some stretches. Most importantly, breaths. Breathe for your stretches. Open up your pecs, drop it forward. So we did a 1-hour class just now. You did great. Again, it's playing for the month of November already. We'll start a new one in December. So just bear with us and remember, start slow. Work up to your form. Shoulder over my hip right now. Hip right over my knee. Feeling that hip flexor, feeling that quad, same arm. Feeling this in my lat, down the side of my back, and stretching my neck. Back foot, toes up, hamstring. So this right here, all the way, right up here. Glutes go back, glutes go back. It's not important that you hold on. A lot of people are struggling to reach for their foot. Don't worry about it. If you can hold on, pull yourself down, whatever you can do. I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna do what's called a cat and cow. Feet are wide, hands on my quads. Folding myself forward, and this is my cat arch. Exhale, and tabletop, head to tailbone, so straight line. And your cow, tailbone goes up, head goes up, exhale. Tabletop and cat. Tabletop and your cow. Tabletop, let's bring our cat all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Head always comes up last. Now I'm gonna do what's called a bicep stretch, and it's hard to get into the bicep stretch. I'm standing with my feet together. Again, it takes a little extra balance. If you need to, feet are wide, absolutely fine. And I'm holding on like there's a wall here and here. I'm pushing that wall, but it's trying to come in. I'm gonna rotate my hands down. I'm gonna feel that stretch right there. I'm gonna take it down. Now I'm gonna stretch that tricep that we worked a lot of, with and without weights. So this elbow is up here. Pat yourself on the back, you did a great job. And now I'm gonna work into my deltoid at the same time, bringing that back. And then I'm gonna try to connect. my hair, right there. And this is not easy to do because I told you when we were working this muscle, we do work it all the time, every day, just doing something, picking things up, coffee, newspapers, turning TVs, turning things on, off, putting dishes away. So your muscles do get shorter when they work. So you might only get to here, but keep trying. Eventually it's gonna slide up and you're gonna be surprised. I'm gonna take it down, dropping the right ear, the right shoulder. Again, my left, inhale. Left palm, push as you exhale. Left ear to left shoulder, push. Deep breath in, reach up, all the way up. And thank you very much and enjoy your November. We'll see you in December, everybody. Thank you.